Starbone. Okay. Ah, Zoe! No! Okay, we've lost the Zoe. We've lost the Zoe, but what have we learned here today? We've learned don't hold on to your shit. Hello everyone, Gomez here for the LAN Up channel, again with another deck for you today. This one's just a comedy one. This is purely for the memes. It will never do any good on the ladder, but you will enjoy the games that you win. So let's get into this. It is the bestest Doggo deck. So like I said, this deck is called Bestest Doggo deck, and it has its reasons for its name, so let's quickly get into this. I wanted to build a deck that involved a lot of dog cards, and so obviously Nasus is a big boy Doggo. He's our big Egyptian god card Doggo, but also we do have the Messenger, obviously, and Starbone. So the Messenger is the one which draws, it's a Celestial card which draws cards, but also if you behold the Messenger, you get 1/1 to every single Celestial is what the Starbone does. So I really want to build a deck, but I just want to say yet again, like I said in the intro, this is purely for banter. This will never do well. It's more for fun, and you will enjoy the games that it wins, but do not consider going on the ladder. This is purely just for fun, and sometimes the game is just about fun. So I hope that you enjoy this. Do not build this deck thinking this is going to be a ladder deck. That is the most important thing to remember if you take anything away from this video other than the pure stupidity. We also have one ASOL because technically Zoe calls him the Star Puppy, and so that's the reason why he's in here. So it's full on in, even though like he's technically a dragon, but as I said, he's a dog and a dragon. He's a dogon. Okay, he is a dogon. So this is the deck. It is a lot of fun to play. We've got different ways of getting like the Messenger through adding ones and then using this to then go into Crescendum, because there's literally no other 2 costs in this deck. So once you use that, Gifts from Beyond gives you that option, but also Gifts from Beyond is situational, depending on what the situation is, whether or not you need to kill something on the opponent's side of the board, stun something on the opponent's side, or life steal or whatnot. So it's a really versatile card. Zoe gets in there for that early game elusive aggression, as well as the fact that you can find a Messenger through her super cool star charts. Sketch has got the ability to find that. You've also got the Peak, which gives you that ability, as well as you've got the Fangs, which gives you the ability to potentially find the Messenger. So it's a really stupid, funny Doggo deck that it's just, I found it a lot of fun to play, in all honesty. So I hope you enjoy. Got a couple of Xenotime researchers. Basically just a massive Invoke deck, if we're going to be honest, but with Nasus for some reason. But I hope that you enjoyed the stupidity of this. All the games that you will be seeing were streamed live, so if you want to come catch the action live, please feel free to over on Twitch. So shameless plug time: Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. You can catch me on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays on Twitch, as well as the fact there's a Discord link down below. All links down below. So obviously, if you want to catch what you get like on the Discord, there's a games night and a movie night, as well as the lovely community that's been built on the Discord. Everyone who's like, oh, I've got a deck idea for this or whatnot, people will help you out if you need help, and that's actually a really nice spot. But just thank you so much for watching and supporting this channel. I have got an end of year goal of getting 5,000 followers / subscribers, and honestly, this channel would be nothing without all you guys. You guys have done a magnificent job, just like with all the support that you do, and I have got no doubt that we will smash those goals by the end of the year. YouTube is already doing like really well. Twitch has got a little bit of catching up to do, but I have no doubt we will get there, because I believe in us as a team, people. So it's all good. There's also a link to merchandise down below if you want to check that out. Legends of Runeterra merchandise, but do not feel forced. It's just like, you know, I really love the game so much I wanted to wear it, and I couldn't find anything that was working with it, so I decided to get to make my own with a graphic artist. So please let me know what you think. But honestly, thank you. So let's get in and see what this deck did in a couple of matchups. We are working against Teemo, Ezreal, and Anivia, which is, you don't normally see Anivia in this kind of thing. You might see an odd Sejuani. You don't normally see the Anivia, so I'm actually kind of interested to see how this is going to play out. I need some way of dealing with Ezreal. I need it quick. Okay, we're going to throw down the clock. Throw down the clock. Oh, I mean, we'll definitely be taking Zoe. We have the clock. Slowly but surely, tick-tocking his way down. I mean, the problem is they're running an Ezreal, and so it's going to be a very targety deck, right? I should have probably waited. The smart man would have waited until next turn and thrown her down when we could have power cascaded to save her life. But to be fair, Mystic Shot, we were never going to save her life. We were never going to save her life. Do we just get rid of the mess? This whole deck is supposed to be a good Doggo deck. I can't get rid of the Sigil because it's the whole purpose of the deck, right? So we might see an Ezreal or Hexcore. I mean, if you want to give me draw without shrooms being in my deck, I will take it because I damn well need it. There's not much they're going to be doing on this turn. I haven't really got much going on for me right now. I mean, technically, I guess I could have played Sketcher in a way. Starbone! I mean, I should have definitely. Maybe we play the Sigil now, but or do we wait until they start putting shrooms on our deck to dilute our deck a little bit more with them? Seems like a catch-22. What I want to do is... Oh, sod it. I'm putting dogs in my deck. I've got a Starbone. It's time to use it. Okay, I'm just going to go forward with the clock. I could technically have used Power Cascade. There was no reason not to use Power Cascade, if I'm going to be honest. I know that I've got a Hush. If they play Ezreal or Teemo, I've kind of got an okay situation against them. You can play all the other elusives you want. Enjoy yourself. See, it's one of those things like there's not many things I want to get rid of out of this hand. I should technically probably get rid of Starbone, but I don't want to. The truth of the matter is I really don't want to. I probably I am playing very stupidly here, but I am willing to do it for what I'm gonna tell myself is the greater good. That was a mistake. I should have just done the damage when I had the damage chance, just because I just didn't want to waste that mana. But it's okay. I was hoping I was gonna get. I don't know what I was hoping for. Doggo. Okay, we got all the doggos, all the bestest boys. Okay, we can make this. We can make this work. We can make this work. Got an Aurelian Soul. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We still got a Hush capability as well. There's Teemo. Do we actually just? Do we just go in with the strike just to kill? It does mean that like we sacrifice chances, but for the greater good, right? I expect Mystic Shot, or do we just wait and go with the Hush? I feel like waiting and going with the Hush is the better move here. Okay. I will just go with trying to kill Teemo right now. There might be a Mystic Shot or Get Excited or Troll Chant or anything along those lines, but I feel like it was worthwhile. Okay, fine. We should have just gone for the Siphoning Strike. The Siphoning Strike would have been a nicer move. I want to go into next turn full spell mana. Another Hexcore. They've not even put any Shroot. Okay, right, that's fine. If anything, this actually kind of works for me because I'm actually looking for. I need options right now, and you're just gonna give them to me, so I will accept them because I honest to God need them. So thank you, thank you. I'll take the sisters. I'll take the sisters because if I use Starbone, then I'm just gonna be buffing up both of them. The Mushroom Man. If mushrooms could talk. We're enough to go with that. At this moment in time, I'm actually going to get rid of one of the... It's probably not the smartest decision considering that it's one of my top damage dealers. Okay. We could take an elusive. Mind you, you're going to be an elusive at the end of the day. I could take another Doggo just for more draw. I mean, we've got loads of draw going for us right now. Maybe I don't need draw. Potentially, either the elusive or this makes a lot of sense. I'm actually going to take Moonsilver. I feel like Moonsilver and reducing cost down makes a lot more sense. It might not, but to me it does. Slowly but surely, Doggo. This is the bestest Doggo deck. See, the smarter move there would have been to go forward. There was... Ah, no, Starbone! Okay. Ah, Zoe! No! Okay, we've lost the Zoe. We've lost the Zoe, but what have we learnt here today? We've learnt don't hold on to your shit. Okay, they didn't have a defense last time, but they've drawn a number of cards since then that would lead me to believe they've probably got defense. So... I feel like what I want to do is I want to throw you out. We've still got the ability to Hush and Starbone while covering ourselves elusively and also having lifesteal as well. So I'm happy. We've got a Hush capability and more Starbone. It's all about the bones! Okay. I feel that we Hush the cat. Kill the cat, get a little bit of life out of this, and then Starbone. I feel that makes 100% sense. He needs to die, and I've got his number right here. So, don't you worry. Soon, peddler! Soon you'll be going to the grave! But I can wait. I can bide my time. Okay. Ha-ha! It lives! No one expects that! But I mean, obviously, like, it only lives by one, and it's so easy to kill. But we've got health back. Teemo's down. That is 2 of their Teemos down, by the way. I just want to point out, that is 2 Teemos down in their massively kind of... Ooh, I mean, okay. I was going to say massively mushroomy deck. But admittedly, it might not be massively mushroomy. There might be little bits and pieces in there. Stop! All the bones! Okay, all the bones belong to me. I feel that he needs to... I still feel like the peddler needs to die, in all honesty. I am willing to allow the peddler to die for the greater good. So, obviously I've got problems coming in this way, but I can wait for those problems. In all honesty, like, those problems will come when they come. And admittedly, I could have technically taken Anivia down to egg form, but smart move. It's a smart move. I can still pip him, and still pip him for a little bit of damage. Not the most damage, but still a little bit of damage. You will still be pipped. Don't you worry about that. Now, obviously, that hasn't helped me with my champions, which is a big shame. But obviously, when you're against any form of deck which is running, which face frostbites, that's always going to be a problem. Like, whenever you, like any deck that's running any kind of frostbite stuff, you're always going to have that as an issue. So, I feel like I've got another dog in hand anyway, but I feel like I've used all of my Starbones. We'll go forward with you. Might as well go forward with, actually, I guess, I can still use you as a blocker, I guess. We've got heals. We've got, like, we've got champions. We've got more heals. We've got doggos. This is perfectly fine. This is the bestest boy deck. The shroom damage is starting to hit in a little bit. Shroom damage is starting to hit in a little bit. We lost one of our Zoes. Technically, like, a Soul's, like, starting to look like good next turn. Could also just spread out. I mean, it's not really worthwhile throwing down Nasus, is it? Let's face it. At the moment.
I bring the storm.
Okay, so you're already dead. I might as well do this. I could actually technically heal that, just because that way it can do a lot more in the elusive sphere. Yeah, I'm willing to accept that. I'm willing to accept doing that. Potentially, I mean, do we just... Oh, it's getting so big. It goes so big! If we do this, Beholder Celestial, obliterate all. Potentially, that might actually be a really good option as well. I'll take you! Because the obliteration of Anivia is actually quite legit. I'll take that.
Can I paint
Throw you in front of this, because let's face it, like, killing Anivia at this moment in time doesn't matter, because she will just be coming back next turn anyway. So I might as well just go with the yes, remove. I mean, obviously I would love to play ASOL next turn, but you got to move with the times. You got to move with the punches as they were, and so could go with Doggo, get us have a little bit more draw going on here, even though draw is kind of my nightmare. I say it's my nightmare. I'm really not got that many shrooms in the deck. Right, that's good. That is the move. That is the move next turn. That basically just goes boom and problem solved. To the gun show! I'll show you a ticket to the gun show. Just you wait until my next turn. Just you wait. Oh, that's not good. I kind of needed my lifesteal unit, but I will accept their death. My other problem is the fact that we've got, like, Ezreal, but we'll deal with Ezreal in the future. Like, Ezreal we will deal with in the future. It's absolutely fine. So, system upgrade! Okay. Damage. It's acceptable. But we can also play down lifesteal unit as well, so that should be Anivia. 2 of their peddlers, which are going to the graveyard. Obviously, they can throw down a bunch of spells right now, which would be understandable. But we've got lifesteal unit. I know, sad times. It's very sad, Poro. But fangs. I mean, okay. That's all those things. How many mushrooms we got in there? So we have 14 shrooms. Just got lifesteal. It's okay. Don't worry. We will live. We live in hallowed times. aggression be thy name. We could just go massively aggressive on them. Instead of taking a life... I still feel like we take the lifesteal unit. I'm going to take the lifesteal unit. Potentially we could find the 1 cost... I was going to say, potentially we find the 1 cost overwhelm. I will take you. So buff right now. My charger is so buff right now. And potentially even more buff than the runner. More buff than the runner right now. I'll take it. We need heals. Okay, I know that. That is something which is necessary. We do have some heals. My opponent is continuously forcing me down to draw. But it's okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to force terrible situations upon them, of which they must defend themselves. And then we throw a lifesteal at the end. So, still need to defend. Still need to defend. Still need to defend. And then the lifesteals at the end, like da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, the only thing that can get them past this is Jerry. Okay, even doing all the big defense, it's still dead. This is Shell emote, right? So, potential brittle steel could come out. Oh, Mystic! No, my lifesteal! I needed you to live! Okay, I needed my lifesteal to live, but it's okay. They are nearly dead. Not quite dead, but nearly dead. We have got an Aurelian Soul we can throw down. Not the best options right now. A truth! Oh no, why do we keep burning so? Why is it always so that we burn? Why? Okay. It's okay. We throw down... Yeah, as long as we don't draw... As long as we don't draw a bum load of shrooms, we'll be okay. We can even throw down you and even screw the elusive unit, because I don't need the elusive unit right now. What I need is the lifesteal. We've got an elusive sister. We don't need them. I'll take the lifesteal, please. They have but 1 health. Oh, peddler. Curse you, peddler. You're supposed to not be a meddler, but you're meddling with me right now, peddler, you swine! Okay, it's okay. We will be perfectly fine. He says, well, screw you. I mean, literally, they can still win this. If we don't top deck any form of heals, and we top deck an unbelievable amount of shrooms, which we are drawing double anyway, we could die. And if they've got removal spells, if they've got like the card Jankie, and it didn't do any damage. Now Fangs, don't take the piss. Okay, we've got you. It's all I need. We go forward with everything. Let the live still attack first. But heart of the card Jankie, we got star shaping if needed. Peddler, not a meddler. My bumhole, you're not a meddler. You meddled with me for the last time, Mushroom Man. Okay, so GG. I can't see their way out of this, but I might be wrong. Potential frostbites. So frostbite. They literally have to stop every point of damage right now. At this point, they could do it. Don't do it. No. Shh. Don't you do this to me. Don't you do this to me. They could legitimately stop every point of damage by just, like, they can do like a harsh winds. Harsh winds. Okay, right. They're stopping that. It's all up to you, boy. It's all up to you! Oh my god. They're gonna kill him. Right. As much, like, this is the only way. It's the only way to save you! We can win! I will take... I should probably take the Obliterate Landmark one to get rid of their landmark, but I'll take the thing which immediately means that they're dying. Shed emote to my opponent, you played well. It's like literally, I was like, shit, I need to do something. Still got the life still that was coming off of the sisters, so boom! So, shit. We're against another dog deck, but they're running Kindred. We have, do you remember Falcon from... Never-ending Story? He was a dog. I'm gonna keep Starbone and regret my decision immediately for choosing to get... Fuck. Oh fuck. This is not the way. Okay. It's okay. We've got Zoe. We've got the Peak. That's definitely gonna give me a dog. I mean, technically, it creates 2 celestial. I mean, the chances of Doggo is... Wait, can somebody work out the percentage? Can somebody work out the percentage chances? Oh, so we're getting two out of those, and there's 6 cards in that. Actually, no, crap, there's more than 6 cards, isn't there? Because there's the 0 cost ones. So there's actually 8 cards in that pool. Shit, I should have waited. I don't know why I waited. I should have played this. The whole purpose was to play the start tip peak. I don't know why I waited. So I could actually legitimately throw out the Xenotype Researcher. And I feel that the plan here is to throw out the Xenotype Researcher. We could go with you and see whether or not we get the dog, and then we make a really buff dog. But I'm going to throw out the Xenotype Researcher. Do not worry, everyone. As long as I don't find Vile Feast or like any way of killing Zoe, we might be able to get Zoe leveled and then just all the benefits belong to us. I can trade a Xenotype Researcher. I do not mind. You had one job and it was to give me a dog. You had one job and it was the dog.
Look what good comes
Okay, so they're going to try to kill Zoe. They're going to be grabbing. There's not a lot I can really do about them grabbing, because even if I stunned 2 of them, 1 of them still gets through, and I can't stop them all, as they say. So I'm willing to see whether or not we get Doggo. I'll take the dog. With 2 Starbones in hand, I will take the dog. We're throwing the Xenotype Researcher out. So we're buffing. Buff. You're gonna sadly die. I'm willing to trade off both of these. I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. More so now because, I mean, I know that I'm feeding Nasus, but at the same point, Kindred's not on the board. I mean, Kindred could be on the board next turn, and that might end up being significant problems for me. But we're throwing the Doggo out. Doggo. Ah, a siphoning strike. Doggo, it is your duty. Oh, no! Okay, so that's not ideal. That's not ideal. I should have thrown out the Charger. The Charger should have been the one who took this. Okay, so we've lost 1 Doggo. We do have a Charger. It's absolutely fine. So I go forward now. They do go for a trade. I wasn't sure whether or not they'd go for a trade-off or not. But I guess it is still helping Nasus. We could have actually left it back and then also like left ourselves open for a Siphoning Strike. That would not have been the worst plan, to have been just like to leave it back for a Siphoning Strike.
Disintegrate.
Okay. I take it. Mostly because I have to. We're throwing out the runner because the runner becomes a really good target for this. Obviously. Okay, right. We need to throw somebody out. So I don't want it. This goes against every fiber of my being. But if everything else that I've got in my hand, I need to do it. It goes against every. Oh no, we would have got the Doggo as well. We would have got the Doggo. Okay. I regret my decisions for getting rid of the Starbone, but it was necessary in case they had a Butcher. It would have like put her like, oh, don't worry, never punished. Never punished. Okay, we're going trying to kill. You got to try and kill Kindred, right? You got to. At this interjection, you gotta go and try to kill Kindred right now. Okay, that's not good. It's not ideal. It's not ideal, and that does now mean that somebody's dying here. But at least on the positive side, you're dying. Okay, we'll throw Dog out. We can heal the Doggo. Ah, Doggo into Doggo. You're already dead, I guess, so I don't mind sacrificing you. We could put you forward. Trades with this. Yeah, it doesn't really trade with anyone else. I'm willing to accept. Because the only one who can trade with it is you. And that's still getting rid of that 5 damage. I will accept. It's not ideal. It's not what I want to do. And definitely I should have had better contingency plans. Okay. Doggo! Okay, we can still save the Doggo. I mean, not save him, but I mean, we can at least make it so that he was useful to us. He was useful. We could actually hush Kindred and throw Doggo in front of Kindred. That's actually an option. So we could stun both of these two. See whether or not they attack forward. I'm willing to place my bets. Oh, they're just gonna leave it. You can't leave Doggo like this. If we hush Doggo, Doggo would survive, right? Because wait, or is it to the end of the round? I can't remember how that works. So if we hush Doggo, because he would lose his mark. But if we hush Doggo, then they would go in for the attack, because there'd be no downside to them going in for an attack. I guess we could play Nasus. It's not ideal when it's not the situation that I really want to be in, but it's an option at the moment. Or we could play the Fangs. I go playing the Fangs. It's not what I want to do. We could get another. Oh, I guess actually Serpent. Serpent becomes quite good because Serpent actually becomes somebody who can trade with, and we can trade off the dog. Dog's fine. Not ideal, but at least that's not on the same turn as this one, so I will accept it. Mostly because I have to. It's okay. We lose Doggo. They level Kindred. Actually, shit. Level Kindred means that they're past the point of our Serpent. It's not ideal. Okay, we've still got Star Shaping. Got some stuns. We could throw down Nasus. There's not a lot that Nasus really like does for me here, but I'm still I'd still be willing to throw him forward. I know that they could throw down Vengeance.
He thinks he understands.
They could throw down Vengeance, and Vengeance most likely does come for me. That's a bigger boy Nasus than my big boy Nasus. Okay, I see that you have a big boy Nasus. I mean, the smart plan here is just to go for the Hush, right? And just to kill their Nasus. That seems like the smarter option here, right? Just go, ah! Good day to you, Nasus! I have the superior Nasus!
Yes, you do.
I should have actually done this the other way around, so that damage would have gone in, because it would have buffed him before he went into. I mean, admittedly, he still wouldn't have got the trade-offs in order to level, but it would have been a better, like, situation. Okay, I'm losing that life still, and also losing the Serpent.
They will.
It's not ideal. It's not ideal. Give me a Siphoning Strike. Siphoning Strike! We might be able to kill him! Okay, no Siphoning Strike. And that's enough. And that's another big boy Nasus you got there.
See us on their periphery.
Okay. Might as well take a heal. Or do we take living? I mean, we could go elusively going underground. We could technically go elusively underground. No one would expect it, but I feel like I take living legends here. I've got very little else going for me, but I'm willing to take living legends. Are those gonna pass? Or no, sorry, that was the end of my turn. That I'd be willing to actually stun you and stun you. We want them to attack forward with Nasus. Because we can go, yeah! The second time's the charm! Now obviously, they could just go for a kill, like they use a Ravenous, but yeah, and then they just pass. Like, this could happen. They could just leave this and pass. It's a very good chance this happens. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Okay. It's all on the living legends. Speak of the legends! Okay, I'm not gonna lie. These have not been the best living legends. These have not been the best living legends. But okay. Get rid of... I still feel like you need to be gotten rid of. Could throw down you. You will do a lot of damage. But it does then mean that we don't get the Comet to be able to potentially do... Because I feel like anything we throw down just gets immediately like done in by Kindred. Because we could throw you down. They throw the defensive... Like, there's slight comedy in that. You know what? Is it too... You know what? Sometimes it's time to go with the comedy move. All in on a move of pure comedy. And sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, they've decided to go with the Kindred one. If we hushed Kindred would go back down to a 5-5. Kindred would go back down to a 5-5, which would just mean they still would live, right? They would still live through that, which is not ideal. We could power cascade. I mean, to be fair, they've got wide on us, like, regardless, right? And they could also just have an atrocity. Let's just bear in mind here, there's a good chance they could just atrocity core. So, I'll take... if atrocity's coming, there's literally nothing I can do about an atrocity move, right? So, atrocity, yeah. That's what I mean. Like, I had to keep the hush move as an option, but Either way, that was going to be next turn, as well as the fact that there was like significant damage coming through. So I knew I was done. I might end up like I'm gonna keep the hush. I might end up like wishing I would have kept what's this, but they're a pure Freljord deck. Bone! Just find me a dog. I might end up regretting my decision to get rid of a Sketcher with a Sketcher here. Ah! God damn it! Where's my dogs? Where's my dogs? It's okay. We're going into them really aggressive with early game damage, and then immediately they're gonna throw down what's its face at me. The old the old 3 damage, 1 damage to everyone. It was because there was a slight chance of that I decided not to play Zoe. I should have played Zoe and gone forward with her, because then she would have been a chance for another dog. They are just pure. I need to remember they're pure Freljord. This is gonna be. Oh, I thought it was gonna be Avalanche then. Not gonna lie, I was actually expecting Avalanche, but what they've done there is that they have made it so that it's less likely. It's less likely they're gonna have counterplay right now at the moment. Obviously, they could still have what's its face, right? They could still have Ice Shard. But the chances of them having Ice Shard, they need to have Ice Shard. And if we go forward, it stops the Avalanche move. There's the Trundle. The trolls are going to war. We can throw out the Xenotype Researcher as a bit of counterplay. There's a tiny little bit of counterplay. Another Zoe. Technically, Zoe acts as a stun. Again, slowly but surely, closer and closer to that ice pillar. Could throw down the runner. We've got, not only have we got that, we've got like, you know, we've got actually a nice little setup here. We immediately go forward, and I'll grab you because they need to defend with Trundle. Gives me the option to go whoop. Doggo, doggo, doggo. Why is there never the bloody doggo? Okay, I'll take you. I'll take you, and then I guess we could actually use both of these to kill Trundle. Like, the option is actually legitimately there. How close are we actually to killing them? I should have just power cascaded. I should have just power cascaded one of the things, because I did not realize that we were just 1 point to lethal. There's me trying to figure out my moves ahead, thinking, well, if I do this and stun and then kill, at least that's Trundle moves down. Should have just taken the victory. Because admittedly, we could have just won then. If Gomez was but a tiny bit smarter, we could have just won then. Obviously, there's certain things that they could have, because it is only 4 damage. He died! Okay. How close is Zoe? So Zoe's halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer, take my hand. Okay, I do apologize. We will find the doggo. I mean, I feel like I'm too like set in my ways of trying to find the doggo that I should just leave it, in all honesty, because let's face it, if I was going to find Doggo, I would have found Doggo by now. It just doesn't want to work for me right now, but it's okay. We don't need Doggo this time. We don't need Doggo where we're going. We could actually just power cascade this thing twice for a potential chance of getting around this, which is stupid, but at the same point, it is draw. I mean, obviously, I should be leaving it. I should be leaving it for potential for victory for 1 point of damage, but it's okay. I have made my decisions. Troll chant. Okay, so this time they actually did have counterplay. And admittedly, we're now back where we started. I should have left it. Should have left it. Do we try to find... I'm willing to go with this because I want this landmark out already. We've actually got burst speed stuff that means that we could level Zoe. But obviously Zoe might be able just to straight up kill my opponent next turn. They could actually level Lissandra, and they could actually get it so the Watcher is very much in play. And the option for them to do that is actually very likely. Okay, that's fine. The weird thing is that's actually fine, because I don't mind that, because that going in there just means that when it comes back, it's gonna buff everything up again. So I'm willing to take the buff which that will be. I mean, don't you give me a... We found the Doggo! Okay, we have now found Doggo. And that is... No, we don't want to do that. We have now found the Doggo! And so, good times were had by all. So they do need to... I mean, I had the option. We could have actually leveled Zoe. Could have just gone boom, boom, leveled Zoe. But at least we found the Doggo at the end of the match. He wasn't needed, but we had it, and that's important. So, we got Zoe, we got Priestess, we got Hush for Teemo, we got Power Cascade. I'm okay with this. Now, obviously, Teemo, all of his things, but immediate Thermo Beam! Immediate Thermo Beam on top of that. Okay, no. That is helping out Azir. It's helping out Azir, but it's not really doing too much for them in the grand scheme of things. Like in terms of, it would have been better for them to do that on this turn. So I'm willing to accept that. I will, if they're willing to pass, I'm willing to pass because I'm not going to defend that. I'm not going to defend that. So I'd rather just wait. Meteor or the challenge. I feel like I'll get more use out of the warrior against both of these. Obviously, potentially Zoe dies. Oh, Van Yip! This is a Von Yip deck. I was trying to work out what the punchline was. Turns out the punchline is Von Yip. Do I keep you back or do I throw you forward? I do have a Power Cascade. I will live to regret this. I will live to regret this because I'm pretty sure I see Mystic Shot or Suit Up. Mystic Shot or Suit Up. Oh, the stones! I mean, I knew there was going to be something. I should have kept Zoe back, but she was at such an early stage. I'm willing to accept it. I do still have a Hush. I do still have a Hush to deal with Teemo if I really needed to deal with Teemo in that way. I suppose the fact that now we're going to be going into being able to use the warrior, so I'm okay with the life choices that I have made. The terrible, terrible life decisions that I have made, I'm okay with them. We go, sisters. Sister. Do. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. There's the Von Yip, which now means that the elusives are going to become quite substantial. But luckily enough, we do have Warrior. Actually, we could also go into... So they might have a... I feel like the Warrior is the wiser choice, but they could have a Thermal Beam or Mystic Shot, get excited, 2 get excited, all these things. 2 Von Yips! Okay, we need to kill at least one of them. We can use this going into what's his face? Yeah, no. It is starting to become serious now. He needs to die. They did actually toss one earlier on from what I remember. When they discarded a Von Yip, so not ideal, because that's gonna be significant damage. Significant damage! I feel that the plan here is still kill Von Yip. The reason why the plan here is still kill Von Yip is because they could still have more 1-cost cards in. Within these, they can still have more 1-cost cards, and this is the last Von Yip. Ah, curse you, Von Yip! Okay, we can kill, I mean, he needs to die. He needs to die. Like, as much as he knows I'm taking a pounding elsewhere, he needs to die. And I'm willing to take him down. We've got Doggo. We've got this Doggo.
The desert.
See, that's what I mean. Those would have been increased in damage as well. Like, significantly increased in damage. So, we can take you, take this. It's not ideal. We're still taking a lot of damage, by the way. Just like, even though all the Von Yips are down, we still take a lot of damage. We're going to need the healing coming in from either the Fangs or Sister. Sister does actually give me the chance to deal with the elusive, so I feel like as much as me wants to go with you, we're going to go with the Sisters. Now, the reason why I'd want to go with you is because Starbone! Okay, I'll get rid of one of the runners. I'll get rid of one of my better cards for the slight chance that we might find a dog. If they're not willing to do anything, I feel that I'm going to get rid of you. So, Doggo. The slight chance of Doggo. Yes! Okay. So, obviously, I can't use Starbone yet, but the option will be there. Do not worry. Do not fret. I feel like we're going to Warrior the Porro away. It's too good not to do, right? So, Warrior the Porro away, and then go forward with the Lifesteal. And, actually, we go forward with everyone, because even if this trades off with that, that's fine. I will take it. They've still got a lot of mana. Still a lot of mana not to do anything with, in all honesty. Obviously, they've lost all of their Von Yips. Like, their main strategy is Von Yip and get things big. Now, admittedly, they could also have the shurima unit, which is when you summon somebody, go up by 2 as well. Like there's other options that they can go with, but I feel like we have destroyed most of their game plan. They are punishing us by making us play the waiting game. Dan, so good they named him twice. They actually had like such a good advantage at the beginning of the game. The fact they got 2 Von Yips. If we wouldn't have been able to deal with those 2 Von Yips, by the way, we would have been dead. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, if we could not deal with both of those Von Yips, we would have been dead. Long time, buddy boo. They knew it was done. I knew it was done. They had left. Dan has left the building. But Shedamo, honestly, well played. So yes, that is the bestest Doggo deck. It is a meme deck. It's never going to do good, but for fun and banter, it's a good time. Please let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. As well as like, if you run this deck or if you make any changes to this deck, please let me know how it goes for you. There's also, as I said, links down below for the Twitch. You can catch me on Twitch on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Because obviously all the games you saw were streamed. So why not come catch the action live? As well as there's a Discord link down below to join that. There's a monthly games night and movie night. So if you want to get in there, good times can be had, as well as that obviously, like, you know, it's a lovely little community that, like, if you have a deck idea or whatnot, can help you out. There's also the merch link down below, but do not feel forced to buy anything. As I said, it's just that I love Legends of Runeterra so much that I wanted to wear it, and so that's why I got a graphic artist to come up with some of the ideas I had in my head to make it onto t-shirts. But honestly, do not feel forced to get anything. You can just look at it if you want to, like, and let me know what you think, because honestly, I would love to know what you think about the designs that got made there. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day, evening, afternoon, or whatever. Thank you so much for your support. Until next time, bye.
From flash of brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me. Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.